Now, one of the candidates hoping to get a boost from the Harris visit is Democrat Jim Wirtz, making his first political run for the state Senate seat, now held by Republican Dan Laughlin. Laughlin is seeking a third term in the PA Senate. Our Lisa Adams found out that Wirtz is among tonight's rally speakers. But Lisa, you and I had a chance to question both of the candidates for an hour, a debate, the only one for this race.
That's right. Good evening, Mike. And we covered a lot of topics, from the economy to abortion to a lawsuit over an editorial to minimum wage, strikes, education, and the tone of this campaign. The result is a program that you really won't want to miss tonight when the debate airs at 7 p.m. on WICU. Now, Mike and I had the privilege of asking the questions in this heated race. Dan Laughlin is hoping voters return him to the Pennsylvania Senate for a third term and that Republicans keep the majority in the Senate. Democratic challenger Jim Wirtz is a newcomer to seeking elective office, but as former chair of the County Democratic Party, he's had plenty of experience preparing other candidates for head-to-head debates. This race has been marked by harsh rhetoric in mail and TV ads. We asked candidates which ad bothered them the most. Laughlin said the use of personal information released from that lawsuit. Wirtz said being portrayed as a clown.
But he used it as a cheap political ploy that involved my wife and my family and some very, very personal stuff between my wife and I. And I think that's pretty despicable. It has wound up on mail pieces.
Right now, there are a high volume of commercials running that have me in a clown wig. I don't think this is what anyone would call civility in politics.
And Mike, we won't know how much each candidate has raised and how much they have spent until they submit their next campaign finance reports, and those are due later this month on October 25th.
But they are spending an awful lot.
They sure are spending a lot. Funds that the campaigns have raised, as well as support from their party committees. Sources tell me that their TV advertising spending had been running about the same dollar for dollar until last week, when Laughlin apparently outspent Wirtz on TV advertising by about $50,000. A sign that this race could end up being a close one. So
voters can certainly see the contrast in their policies tonight. I also thought they both made a lot of great points.
They both did make a lot of good points, and yeah, they differ in some places. There are some places where they agree as well, policy agreement, but maybe not strategy agreement. The debate again airs from 7 to 8 p.m. tonight on WICU TV. It's a full hour. And if you miss it tonight, you'll find it streaming on ErieNewsNow.com. It will also air on WQLN PBS2 as they partnered with us to host the debate. And we will be re-airing it multiple times on ENN Plus too.
It's must-see TV, right?
It is must-see TV.
Check it out tonight beginning at 7. Thanks so much, Lisa.
Thank you.
And you can have all of your election questions and concerns answered before you head to those polls by going to ErieNewsNow.com/voter guide or by scanning the QR code right there on your screen.